All right, so I'm out on my porch for this intro. I filmed an intro earlier, but it was dead false. I had said that I planned to fish the glide bait mostly. That was the plan. That was true, but it ended up sucking. The glide bait bite was dead today. I could not find a decent fish to save my life on it. I think we caught like 7 dinks, but it was lousy, so I put a couple catches in there. That's just at the very beginning of the video, but it's just kind of thrown in there. It doesn't really seem like it's part. Anyway, the whopper plopper bite was insane today, and that was what I had originally planned. I showed in my original intro a box, a tackle box that was just a DeWalt drill box, drill bit box, and it had a whopper plopper and a swim bait, and that was all I brought with me today. And the whopper plopper ended up being the star. We caught a ton of really nice fish on it. If you're not going to pay attention to the video fully, which I don't blame at all, it's insanely long. Fast forward to close to the end, there's like a succession of 2 blow-ups that I think are freaking incredible. All of them are pretty insane. There's some actually insane blow-ups going to happen in this video, but those 2 at the end, they're like back to back. I cast once, catch a nice one, and I cast back. Anyway, you should see that if you're going to see any of it. Thank you for watching. Finally to the water. First steps in here. All right, let's get at it. Let's see if I can get him. I should be able to. He's right there. Little snake. Let's get him. Got him. This is like a northern banded water snake, I think. Pretty good sized one too. He's trying to bite me. If I had both hands, I'm filming with my hand. Hang on, bud. What the heck? What a nut. Ouch. That one, he got me a little. Quit it. Quit it, you nut. Anyway, I love seeing these guys. They're super cool. This fish this size could eat a half-pound bass too. I mean, a snake this size. There he goes. Cool, cool. I don't know if you guys can still see him. He's gone. All right, let's get back to fishing. Oh, yeah. Come here. Nice little half-pounder again. Very subtle hit from it. Not quite, but pretty little fish, huh? Check out that lateral line. Jeez. Let's hope we can get some decent fish here, but I mean, it's fun catching them, and for those of you guys who don't fish creeks, you're gonna get a lot of little ones. Gosh, that was so sick. Another dink, but I really hope that eat was on there. That's what I love so much about glide bait fishing anywhere. And if you're throwing a big enough glide bait and in the right spots, you'll catch some big fish, but the hits are almost always just something cool to me. Let's see if we can get this hook out of his lip here. Looked pretty good. Come on, there we go. Another little dink. Looks about like the last one. Pretty little fish, but that was a super cool hit right here. Watch this. Yep. I called that. I know my fish, man. I mean, I know bass and creeks, and they absolutely love spots like that, where it's like that slack next to all the current, because that's a spot he can get in there and he can ambush all kinds of stuff from right down in there where he was. and he saw this unsuspecting flow glider. And finally, we got our first one on it today. First of many, I'm pretty sure, but there we go. Nice little fish. My hands are, I freaking hate having huge hands. One day I'll just have to hold a basketball for scale or something, but palming a basketball is no problem, and it sucks because it makes every fish look small. But that's a small fish anyway. That's a 1/2 pounder. Let's let him go. Love when they do that. All right, let's move on. All right, guys, 90 size whopper tied on now. And Lord willing, this might be able to turn our day around a little and hopefully catch us some fish. It's been a super slow day. Nowhere near like I had hoped. I thought maybe the fishing would be better today, and I was dead wrong. Oh boy. But there we go. That's the fish we were after. Why does it feel like every time you start talking about it, they hit? He's hooked pretty well. I think we can... Oh yeah. That's a nice creek bass. That's over 1.5 pounds right there. I would get out my scale ordinarily, but I really do not feel like doing that right now. Come on. Whenever I'm fishing in the creek and catching a lot of dinks, sometimes when I catch a big one, I really feel the need to video it, or get the weight confirmed. I'm gonna just say with full confidence, this bass, come on, is hooked well, apparently, but also that he is over 1.5 pounds. First one on the freaking plopper. He don't look like he's over 1.5 pounds with my hands, I'm sure, but it is. I'm gonna go safely on 1.5 pounds, I'd say. Nice healthy fish, good belly on him. Smoked the plopper. Let's let her go. Holy cow. How do you guys like that hit, huh? That was freaking cool. Oh yeah. We love blow-ups like that, don't we? Another 1 pounder, a little smaller than the last, but nice one nonetheless. Holy cow, that was a heck of a hit. Oh boy, so he's hooked semi-riskily. What does that mean? I mean, at risk of his own health. So let's do our best here. I hate when this happens. I love catching fish, but I hate when this happens with trebles. Especially on a nice fish like this. I really don't want to hurt him. Worse than he is, because he's already got a little... Okay, so then take that like that. Come on, there we go. Nice. Beauty of a bass. Guaranteed. I know there's going to be someone, maybe there isn't going to be anybody who would think that that's less than 1 pound, but it is a 1 pounder. Nice little guy. Smoked it right there in front of us. Let's let her go. Oh. All right, guys. I do apologize for having my hands kind of in the video in the last few clips. I kind of watched them back, and it kind of sucks, but my hand was kind of in the video. Where you guys are at on my chest, whenever I get into the right depth, it's pretty hard to not have my hands in front of my chest at all. But I'm gonna do my absolute best not to do that again, because certainly is lame compared to being able to just see. Or at least in my opinion, I feel that way. I don't know why anybody would want to see my nasty hairy arms. Oh. Holy crap! Oh my word, what's wrong with these fish? I mean, nothing's wrong with them. I'm loving it, but they won't hit it normal. They're just hitting it out in like, I mean, they're hitting it crazy hard. I have usually a lot of them hit it pretty light. That one's a lot smaller, but we'll take him. Heck yeah. Healthy freaking fish. Not a super big belly, but just a wide, thick looking fish. And he's got some interesting scar type stuff there. Cool. Thank you, bud. Oh boy. Another freaking nice one, dude. The plopper was the freaking move today, apparently. Oh no, okay. No, 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 don't do that. That is not gonna be in your best interest, girl. Okay. Oh boy, I hate when they do that with treble hooks, man. Gosh dang it, fish, you're gonna kill yourself. Wow, that was tactical, but we got that baby out and I think she'll be completely fine. That could have easily been a lot worse for her. Not quite a pound, maybe. I wouldn't doubt that she would go a pound. Kind of want to check with the scale. Think I'll do it. Anyway. Hey guys, long story short, I was holding that fish, it shook super hard and it fell out of my hand into the mud and it ripped its lip a little whenever I was lipping it. So I did weigh it, it was 15 ounces. I was thinking it might go a pound, but it was 15 ounce, so close but no cigar. Anyway, sadly, that fish ripped its lip a little, but nothing threatening at all. Oh, popped off right there. That wasn't a big one, but it was a cool hit. Fish popped off, and that other fish swam off completely strong and fine. I have no doubt in my mind that she'll be completely fine. Holy cow, back to back. Anyway, that other bass will be completely fine. Hang on. Quit flopping, you bugger. I do not feel like getting a treble in my hand. If you can get them where I kind of got them by the gill plate and kind of put a little bit of pressure, a lot of times they don't shake too hard. Anyway, back to back right there, about the same size. Nice little guy. Healthy, stocky little fish. Plopper is a very versatile lure, but it's kind of frustrating right now how I'm having to really kind of burn it for it to get the right action because the line keeps on wanting to dive. Anyway, it's functioning until it hits a leaf like that. So we're still catching some fish, I can't complain. I love the whopper flopper though, because it's a lure you can do. You can give it this pop, 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 which works great in a lot of ponds. It kind of looks like a frog maybe kicking or something. It works great out here too, I'm sure. I just usually cover water when I'm out on the creek. Throw some cast and keep moving, you know? Holy crap! Oh my God. gosh, that was cool. Thank you so much, big girl. Ow. Don't shake. Yeah, you're gonna, aren't you? Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Don't. Crap, those hooks are close to her gills. Okay, hang on. I have to get a good grip on her. There we go. Kind of got that kill switch on that gill plate that I was talking about grabbed. Usually if you put some pressure on that. They won't shake so much. Holy cow, this is a thick girl. Or thick bass. I don't know that it's a girl. I'm guessing it is though, because they don't get this big in here often as the males. Look at that belly on her. That's an odd looking belly. That's a solid 1 pounder. Probably a little over. Look at that freaking belly on her. Long fish. Oddly shaped, I'd say. Maybe that is a male. I don't know really how to tell, but I feel like the females are usually a little wider and he's just thick. Anyway, that was a crazy hit right at the tip of our rod there by this nice one. Guaranteed that's a pounder. Probably I'd give it a pound 3 or so. Yeah. Anyway, let's let her go. Whoa, let itself go. There we go. That was pretty cool. Oh. I think it's safe to say the better bass are focused on the surface, maybe more so than they are on the shiners, because right now with this colder weather and whatnot, there's got to be a lot of bugs falling out of the trees and whatnot, I'm sure, that they're loving feeding on. And this big thing just, they can't really resist this plopper, I guess. Listen to that clapped reel right there, man. That's why I use a super cheap reel in the creek like this, because if you get sand in there and it gets in the bearings and the gears, it can screw them up big time. If that's gonna keep going, we'll probably end up, oh my gosh! Does it ever quit? Can you guys let me talk? I'm kidding. No one wants to hear me talk. People want to see more fish. Keep it up, big girls and big guys. Oh yeah, okay, this one's risky. Free swinging rear treble is calling my thumb's name. I have had way too many fish shake a treble into my hook, and only 1 ER visit for it, but oh boy, that's not the right way to go about it either, is it? Okay. Another over a pounder right here. Super freaking nice fish. Man, they don't look big with my freaking hands. I'm gonna keep my hand out of it every time. Guaranteed, 100% fact of life that is over a pound. I'm gonna pull out the scale and measure them for you guys. I can't have everybody thinking I'm a liar. All right, here's the scale. Let's let it get powered on real quick. It's on pounds and ounces. You can see it's zeroed out. Right there, zeroed. All right, let's get it on its lip if we can. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but I've done it a few times, so I know the drill. I told you. I mean, not necessarily anybody doubting me, but there you go, 1 pound, 2 ounce. Let's let her go. I'm so happy that now that we've tied on this plopper, it's like we're able to, oh my gosh, you guys, we just missed the biggest bass I've seen in this creek ever. No joke. That was literally like a 4 pounder that just went airborne. Actually, no, probably not 4 pounds, but that was a freaking big bass. It just went airborne trying to hit this lure. Oh my gosh. And we got him. He's freaking huge, guys. Oh my gosh. It's a freaking monster. Oh, nowhere near as big as I thought, but that's a nice one. Oh, that first hit was maybe the coolest thing that's ever happened to me while fishing a creek. I almost just broke my pole holding this giant up. Oh my gosh. Yes, sir. Thank you, Lord. That was awesome. Oh my gosh. I am stumbling around this thick mud. Oh. That was so cool. I have literally never seen that ever. As lousy as that is, I haven't done a ton of topwater in my life aside from whopper ploppers, and I have never seen a fish come fully out of the water after it like he just did. And he ate it on that popping, like I was popping it. You guys will see on that video, or I mean, you did see on the video, I wasn't doing a straight retrieve. What a stud. I'm gonna guess he goes just under 2.5. I got like crazy beyond thinking he was bigger than he was. There we go, scale zeroed. Let's get him on here. All right. 2 pounds, 7 ounce. I don't remember exactly what I said. I think I said just below 2.5. So that's what he is, just below 2.5 pounds. 2 pounds, 7 ounces. Heck yes. What a beauty. And actually, as insane as that is, I've caught 7 bass over 2 pounds in this creek now in my life. And that's the biggest by 1 ounce. Ha ha ha. Crushed the freaking plopper. I'm gonna have to watch that video back. I pray that that is on there when he came out of the water for it. Thank you so much for coming back. I know that's weird to get emotional over a fish this size, and it would be not natural if I did in Florida. But here in the creek in Tennessee, that is a stud. All right, let's let her go. There she goes. Oh, don't get better than that. Heck yes. All right, guys. So that was pretty epic catching that big one. I just got a couple more bumps up here doing that same popping action. It looked like it was a decent fish, but it isn't really coming back. Anyway, that was the best bass I've caught in this creek ever. That was not a shabby one for any creek. There's plenty of creeks that flow into a lake that you can go at the mouth of the creek where it enters the lake or whatever, and you can catch a 5-pounder. And I guess you can call that a creek bass, but I mean like upstream a long ways fishing. About 4 miles downstream, this flows into an actual river. It hits a dam and then it goes into a river. But the biggest creek fish I've ever seen caught was a 3-pound, 5-ouncer I had missed the week before. And my friend Isaiah came back with me to that place. And I was throwing a little swim jig and I had caught one down below this waterfall. So I walked back up to see him setting the hook on a fish. And I go, oh, sweet, you got one. And then it's like he couldn't hardly move it. Another nice one. He's barely hooked. Barely hooked. It was hooked in the mouth at first, but then it popped out and got just barely hooked in that gill. Anyway, he had hooked a freaking giant, on a little bass jig. It was a 3-pound, 5-ouncer. It was pretty freaking cool watching him catch that. Whoop, whoop. What the heck? Oh. Gosh, this reel is frustrating. It sounds so bad. It feels fine. It's a cheap reel, but it's like making the lousiest sounds. All right, this little stretch right here. Oh my gosh, you guys. How many freaking weird fish? I pray that was on video because that was so freaking cool. And boy, was he ever not coming off. I stopped reeling it and it was just sitting literally with maybe like 6 inches of line out the tip of my rod. And that little dink just had to try and bite the treble hook. That is hilarious. This little kind of log jam thing here. Pretty sure there's gonna be some bass right up in front of it. Oh, we just got, oh my gosh. Did you guys just see that blow up? Come here, big girl. Golly. Oh, that's her again too, I'm sure. What a blow up that first hit. Holy cow. Treble in the stomach. Sorry about that, girl. You should slow down your blow-ups there. You're not super accurate, it doesn't seem. Missed it the first time. Second time, she still missed it, it looks like. Because she had one in the belly and one right here. I don't really care. I count that as a catch with a whopper plopper. Plenty of fish will miss it. And still, look at that. Another almost pound and a halfer, I'd say. Stinking nice fish, just waiting to absolutely crush some bait right there. She would have smoked the shine glider. Beauty. Let's let her go. Kind of expected some type of action through here. Oh my gosh. He was on there? Are you joking with me? You cannot be the same fish that just did what I just saw. There's no way. Dinkus Shrinkus here. That was like a crazy big blow up, I thought. And then we caught little tiny Tim. Get on back in there. Let's see, come on. Get us a nice one right out here in this open area. That'd be pretty cool. Oh yeah, he came out of the water again. That's another really freaking nice creek bass. It'd go pound. About guarantee it with that belly. Oh, come on. Get you some pliers, generally speaking, if you're gonna be dealing a whole ton with treble hooks. This could be considered ill-advised to do what I'm doing. Well, I'm not advising it, I'm just doing it. Another nice one. Look at the belly on her. About guarantee that's a pound and an ounce. Let's let her go. Ha! Cool. Dang it! That was a freaking toad. That might have been another 2-pounder. I can't even be that sad, guys. That was insane. We hooked it and it swam right towards us. How's another freaking toad? Oh my gosh! It's on fire! And this is a giant, guys. Guys, have you ever seen a fish this nice? Eat such a small lure. Oh gosh, I almost just got hooked by this little guy. That would have been ironic, maybe. Or maybe not, but look at that stud. And full. Oh my gosh, you dumb fish. Can you not get the hooks? What was that? You guys just saw those hits, didn't you? Well, why do I keep on saying that? Sorry. That's got to be annoying to listen to. There it is. He wasn't playing around that time. Same fish, I'm pretty sure, too. Little fella. Anyway, I'll probably include like a catch or two on the glide, maybe. But, the Whopper Plopper is the undoubtable star of the day. I have purposely never weighted this part because it's fairly rough. But we've done it today, so. And has it paid off? I would say yes. With stud after stud, we just can't stop catching the biggest fish in the creek, eh? Holding the rod isn't the smartest. All right, yeah, I am hugely regretting not wearing a shirt today. Mosquitoes are biting me like crazy. Dink! That's hilarious that they try to eat that thing, huh? Dang. Oh my. Oh, I thought that was a rock bass for a second. Not a rock bass. I thought he was gonna shake off the hook there. Kind of was hoping he would. Little guy. Quick release there. Can't really say anything for sure, but oh yeah. Oh. And all right, now we're just catching only dinks. Oh my, holy cow. Guys, we just caught a shiner, and I think that'll show on the video that there was an actual blow up. This shiner blew up on the thing and actually got hooked in the mouth. That is pretty freaking cool. Kind of. I didn't know we were making a multi-species. Okay, why am I trying to lip a shiner? What the heck? Put the dang poor fish back. Excited. This looks pretty insane. And good douche. Nope. Oh, there it is. Dang it. Oh, I thought he popped off. He's still on. Not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. Oh my, he popped out of the mouth and he's just barely hooked in the gill plate. Ouch. You knob. It's hooked out and it's just, if he keeps flopping, he's getting hooked worse, but he was barely hooked at first in the lip there, as you can see, and then it popped out and caught him right there. There's a little hole in his lip where he was first hooked, but nice little fish. A little over a half pound. Cute little squirrel was just chirping and twitching his tail in this tree right here when he saw my plopper going through the water. That was pretty hilarious. Oh my gosh! Swam right freaking towards me. That's a giant. That's another freaking solid fish. Okay, hang on. Until today, I don't know that I've had blow-ups this aggressive, really, though. I mean, I know that they blow up this aggressive plenty of times, but it just doesn't happen to me. I never see them hit like this. Freaking nice fish. That's another pretty close to 1.5 pound fish. Might be a little over 1.5 pounds. Dang it. Well, she's released. I don't really care that I let her go. You guys saw her, but she kind of fell on this stick down here. Obviously not gonna hurt her that bad at all. Completely fine. Super cool. Super cool. Man, am I ever having a blast throwing this plopper. Are you kidding me? That's the second freaking pound plus fish that I just caught right there. She might not be it. Yeah, you're not a pound. Super close though. Very freaking close to that belly. Oops. Another freaking nice one with a ridiculous looking belly. She's right there in the mud. Good. Yes, sir. There we go. We are making a multi-species video. And that is a tiny little rock bass to have hit this. Like, actually, what was this little dinky feller thinking? I don't know. Weird to fish from this side up. I always thought it was a lot deeper right here. Huh. He hit it before I gave it any action, really. That was cool. Might be the last fish of the day, bud. You might just be. Because we're gonna stop at this bridge here. That's gonna be our final destination for fishing. If you guys have liked the video, there's going to be plenty more like it. I fish creeks fairly often, creeks and rivers, but I also love doing all kinds of fishing. And in the future, I plan to make a whole lot of different types of videos. Anyways, if you guys liked it, please do like and subscribe. Comment again if you got a favorite lure, if you want to see something else or anything, just go ahead and comment it if you feel like it. Thanks for watching. Bye.